Right, so it's that time of year again where everyone needs crazy, outrageous, terrifying makeup. Particularly if you live in the UK, our Halloween isn't as pretty as other people's. Anyway, here I am, drawing on my eyebrows with InColor FabuLiner in brown. So I want these really shaded in quite a lot, as you can see there they are. Now I've already done one of my eyes so that it won't take too long for me to do the other one. But I'm using MUA eyeshadow in Pearl, which is exclusively available at Superdrug. And I'm applying that all over the lid and under the brow bone and on the brow bone for a little extra highlight and to add a bit more of a wet look to this vampy eyeshadow. I'm using an EcoTools Fluff brush and just literally patting that all over, even underneath. The whiteness really carries the look, because you want to look kind of like you haven't drank someone's blood in days or whatever. Now I'm using a different fluff brush, which is actually a super old one, so I don't even know where it's from. It's probably just some really bad brand, when you're little and you get those brushes and you don't know where they're from, but they're really super cool because you never had makeup before. That's probably one of these kinds of brushes. I'm putting on some of the Barry M Dazzle Dust, which is in the shade 91. It's kind of, as you can see, like a greyish, deep grey, almost black shade with different glitter flecks and stuff in there. This fluff brush is actually really good for applying this because it's kind of small, so it allows for more precise application. Depending on exactly how precise you want the look, it's fine to dip a brush into some water before you put it into the Dazzle Dust. And then it works almost like an eyeliner, so you can get a really precise application. Plus it usually means that not as much of the Dazzle Dust falls out all over your face like you can see it already has done next to my nose there. So I've created a kind of cat eye, extreme cat eye, winging it out at the side, and then I'm bringing it down the side of my nose, just to kind of add that shadow darkness, There's a lot of shade in a vampire's life, particularly around the eyes, hence all the black. You can also see that I haven't brought it up to underneath my brow. Look at all that little fluff all over the place. Anyway, now I'm going to just intensify that with a black eyeshadow from 17, which is at Boots. This shade is called Darkness, and it's really good. The only problem is that I broke mine, so it's currently all shattered and is applying more like Dazzle Dust would. But usually it would be just your standard eyeshadow. It would go on a lot easier than it is now, and you would get much less fallout than I'm having at the moment. So I've just cleaned that up a bit and bringing it underneath my eye. Just kind of blended that in a little bit. Now I'm going to be using the Topshop crayon in Blackjack. This is actually my sister's, so don't tell her that I've nicked it. It's really nice colour actually, because it's really intense black with a lot of sparkles in it. I know that vampires aren't naturally all covered with sparkly black eyes, but this is my own personal take on Stephenie Meyer's vampire with the sparkly skin and whatnot. So I think I could probably get away with it if I say that. Now I'm just going to apply one coat of Grow Luscious by Revlon. This is my favourite mascara. I love, love, love it. It makes my lashes really thick and long. And I've just put one coat on there, but I would probably suggest putting on about 3 or 4 if you want the full effect. I wouldn't say it's worth applying false lashes to this look because the eye is already so dark that it would probably be a wasted effort, I would say. Now I'm just putting some of this red lipstick, which again is super old, I don't know what brand it is, just underneath my eyes, to give a more terrifying, bloodshot look. I'm really tired and I'm starving, I just need some blood. So next up is my MAC blusher in Frankly Scarlett, and I'm applying this again with an EcoTools contour brush, and I'm just applying that just underneath my cheekbones, which again adds to that whole I'm starving, hungry kind of look. like I haven't eaten for ages, and my face is all skinny, and like I don't look healthy, stuff like that. And this is actually, I haven't put any white on my face because this is actually my natural skin shade. I just put on some foundation in my natural skin shade, and that actually I think works just as well for this, because this isn't, we don't want to look really ugly, we don't want to be super super pale and like look like a really terrifying vampire, and I think that blush, the way that works, kind of makes the rest of your skin look lighter, and with the dark eyes and the dark lips as well. I just didn't think it was necessary for this look to use a powder on my face. So anyway, now I'm putting some of my MAC lip liner in Nightmoth on, and I sketched all over the line of my lip, the natural line, and then I've coloured it in the middle. This colour is really good because it's kind of a really deep blood red, almost like dry blood, that colour. I really like it. Now, just to make it a bit more three-dimensional, I'm applying some more lipstick just on the centre of the lip, which you can't really see so much just there, but it does give like a different look to the lip, kind of like a winey colour. I just put it in the centre. Next, I'm using my fake blood. I'm getting that onto the end of a pen because I couldn't find anything better to use. I didn't want to literally pour it over my face because it can get quite messy. So I just dipped a pen in there, and I'm going to drip it from the edge of my mouth to make it look like, yeah, I just got a bit of food. I just chowed down on some body, literally. And then next you'll see that this fake blood, by the way, I just got from the fancy dress shop in my local market. It was like £2.50. You don't need good quality stuff, you know, this is Halloween, you don't want to be using all your best makeup and things like that. You just want the things where the colours are intense, it's relatively scary looking, it's all good. So I'm now smearing it across my face so it looks like I've wiped my mouth after I've eaten. Now the hair that I'm going to go for this vampire look is just kind of a big messy fluffy hair. Kind of combing it down a little bit so it's a bit flatter on top. And I really like that. Okay, that's it for this look. I hope you enjoyed it. So go out there and look like a vampire already. It's Halloween. Take care, guys. Bye.
He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash.